an attacker twice your size. No backup. No weapons. Just you. What do you do? Now imagine delivering one punch, making one move, and taking total control of that entire situation. This isn't fantasy. It's exactly what Bruce Lee trained for and taught. Welcome to Techniques of Martial Arts, where today we're diving deep into the real-world power behind Bruce Lee's single-move self-defense. By the end of this video, you won't just admire Bruce Lee, you'll understand how he did it and how you can begin learning his method. Let's begin. The philosophy behind Bruce Lee one-move defense. Before we get physical, we must understand the mental. Bruce Lee believed that a fight should not be a drawn-out battle. Instead, it should end as fast as possible, ideally with a single decisive movement. He called it economy of motion. Why throw 5 punches when one will do? In his own words, simplicity is the key to brilliance. Every movement Bruce trained had a purpose: to neutralize a threat quickly and efficiently. He rejected traditional martial arts forms that were flashy but impractical in real life. What we're talking about today isn't movie fighting. It's real-life self-defense. Fast. Brutal. Effective. That's the core of Bruce Lee one-move mastery. The science behind the one-inch punch. One of the most legendary examples of Bruce Lee one-move technique was the one-inch punch. If you've seen it, you know it looks like magic. Standing only an inch away, he would strike and send opponents flying backwards as if hit by a cannon. But hear what really happened. Bruce Lee harnessed an explosive chain of energy through his entire body, starting from his legs through his hips into his core and finally out through his fist. He trained to coordinate every part of his body to move in sync, delivering devastating force with minimal distance. This wasn't about size or strength. It was about timing, mechanics, and focus. His punch didn't rely on wind-up or momentum. It relied on total control over body movement and precision. That's why it worked. And this wasn't just for show. The one-inch punch was a compressed version of his real-world striking method. It taught explosive power, speed, and accuracy, all needed for real combat scenarios. Jeet Kune, where one move ends all moves. Bruce Lee created Jeet Kune not as a martial art with fixed rules, but as a concept, a way of intercepting and ending an attack before it even begins. The name itself means the way of the intercepting fist. So what does that mean in practice? It means you don't wait. You don't block. You don't counter. You intercept. When an attacker launches a punch, you don't step back, you step in and you strike while they're still committing to their movement. That single strike is all you need because it lands with perfect timing, catching your opponent off guard, off balance, and wide open. In a street situation, it might be a vertical fist to the chin, a palm strike to the nose, or a side kick to the knee.